Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project mod. So last episode we installed our dynasty member on the throne of Lithuania. And actually, he's already been overthrown, which I did not notice. Wow, that did not take long. Where is he? Is he one of these counts? I still have him as special interest over here. Yeah. He owns this county. Well, okay. Well, I mean, it was sort of expected. We knew that all his vassals hated him. Unfortunately, as capable as his wife is, she wasn't able to keep him in power, apparently. Well, you know, that's okay. He does still have a strong claim on the Grand Duchy, so it's possible, I suppose, that he might be put in by a faction, though how that would happen when everybody is a different religion and hates him, I do not know. Anyway, what is this army here? Disband that. And also, France is attacking Sussex over here, which is okay, I guess. Why doesn't he attack Brittany? That would make more sense, if you ask me, but it's the AI, what can you do? I guess if we wanted to control exactly how he runs his business, we shouldn't have granted him independence, should we? Anyway, he shouldn't need our help in his war, so I think we might just conduct a holy war of our own, perhaps over here in Bavaria. So that's one county, one county, one county. Can we only do one county holy wars now? Surely not. Okay. I guess it just works out that way because of duchy boundaries or whatever. I guess we'll do this one, since it's the largest. Only, what is it, 3 counties? 4 counties. Not too bad. I mentioned a few episodes ago, I think what I want to do down here is to holy war for the land in the Duchy of Saxony here, which, despite its name, is, I think, a kingdom level title, yes. So, and then we can release that as a independent Norse realm, which will do a lot better than the Norse realm of Lithuania, which lasted all of about, you know, several months or whatever, probably. So yes, let's go ahead and start that holy war, I think. We'll just, I guess, raise Norway's troops. Although we'll probably end up fighting against all of the Carlings, who still own all of this land, I'm sure. Yeah, it's pretty Carling-y still. They don't have Lombardia. Is he fighting anyone else at the moment as well? He is defending against the Silesian conquest of somewhere, against a few high chiefs, so that will distract him, hopefully. I suppose I'll just raise all the levies, be on the safe side. I'll get you all to meet up in Bremen, I suppose. Or here. Actually, the target of the war. You can all start heading over here. You can stand down, as can you over here. Okay. And I inherited that county I granted to the old childless man. Okay, so we'll have to give that out again, because we're, again, over our domain limit. Let's see, men, not in prison, not married, not a ruler, my religion, my culture, Yes, an adult, not a great house. You are perfect. Okay. I guess we should probably spend some of this money we have to improve our holdings. Get more castle fortifications. Definitely a castle town. Come on. Yep, castle towns. You can get the walls here, I suppose. And I guess walls again. We have another... Oh, we have this county down here. I did not know that. If I knew we had that, I would have kept this other county up here. In fact, I'll just give this one away now, I think, and the next time one of these old men dies, I'll just keep that county. That will be easier, I think. So... we intend this character to keep it so we don't need them to be old and childless. Let's see. Sure, this paranoid marshal. And this is County of Groan. I guess I must have inherited that from whoever I gave it to previously. Or else I just missed giving it out. Disband you or you're going to get caught there. Norwegian conquest of somewhere on Scotland. Okay. So Norway is expanding, apparently. Which I suppose is within his right, since we don't have whatever law it is that stops him doing that. Okay, converted a county. And Bavaria has called in Swabia, not unexpectedly. And we're also fighting against Pope Valentinus over here. Alright, so we have a large Bavarian army over here, which I may just try to fight as soon as the large bulk of my army here arrives. There's not a river crossing, it seems, between these two counties. What is this? Leap? Yeah. Seems we could attack them there quite easily. Yeah, they're trying to leave. The 23rd. And the 21st. Okay. Just stay here if we're not going to catch them. And, oh, we're fighting Hungary now too. Not exactly that scary. Oh, and Lotharingia, it seems. Did I miss that one? We could, of course, call in our allies too. Apparently we can't call in France. I suppose because we're already in a different war together. Okay, my wife Olga is pregnant. Okay, he's getting better at swords. Skilled fighter now, which is good. Okay, so he'll gain learning. It's important that my ward gain a better understanding of the arts and sciences. A well-rounded person will always do better after all, so the child is made to read texts on subjects ranging from natural philosophy to history and theology. Just one learning. That's okay. Headed back to Leap over here. See if we can catch him this time. Okay, France won. Does that mean we could call him in now? Apparently not. Yeah, let's see if we can catch you now. My Uncle Gorm asked me for a fief of his own. Well, no. No. Definitely not ready for that. The Asatru Church's men are not always easy to deal with. I need to make sure I have their approval, and I have both my wife Olga and my seer Pemka Mordvanid giving me advice on how to earn the approval of the Asatru Church's men. So 80% chance I gain content, which I don't want. Or I could gain prestige and my wife won't like me for 2 years. Seems fine. I don't actually have enough men there to siege that, unfortunately, because we lost some siege progress. I have more men on the way, though, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay, Lotharingia over here. No river crossing again, so I guess we'll try and catch them. Fought that battle with no leaders appointed, it seems. Though we were at a pretty large numerical advantage, so probably didn't matter too much. A son was born to my concubine. And here's that large Bavarian army coming to reinforce. Do we need to reinforce this? Let's give it a few ticks and see how it goes. Ooh, and there's another large Lotharingian army over here. Can't hire the Yums Vikings to help. Could get mercenaries though. Yep, this looks like it's going to go against us if they manage to reinforce, which they are doing. They are going to get there on the 16th. Alright, well I'll follow them in, I suppose, with this army. That's possibly sending bad money after good, as it were. Or good money after bad, whatever the actual expression is. My half-sister became a tough soldier. Yep, this is not going to go well. Let's just retreat. You stay here. And all of you that are on the way, come over here too. Sorry, 147 men from Gotland. Okay, so we at least managed to retreat some of that army. Lost a lot of war score for that battle. This is really just classic overconfidence. I didn't even bother to check their military strength or anything. But I'm kind of glad that not every single war I try to get involved in is a complete steamroll at this stage of the game. My concubine is pregnant. And the county is converted. Okay. Now we have a 17k army here. Low on morale, of course. Let's get the best possible characters in charge that aren't me. Do have flat terrain expert, that would be useful. Okay. So if we can fight this 10k, I think we have a pretty good... Well, we would be almost guaranteed to beat them, I suppose. Call to arms from France. Aquitanian War for Duke Bruno's claim on Bourges. Okay. I'll accept. So, you are defending against Aquitaine, okay. And he's trying to take this land. Interesting. Well, if we can, I guess we'll help, but we are kind of busy with our own business right now. Okay, we won that siege, and the army has disappeared somewhere into the fog of war here, I assume. They landed 6 men over here to try and siege me, which seems like a poor tactical decision. Make sure they're not sieging any of my other lands. May as well stay here and... Well, actually, are we on a castle now? We are, yeah. Maybe we'll move on to the actual war goal. My wife, Empress Olga, has asked me to get rid of one of my courtiers, whom she finds mighty annoying. So, I can fire this Jarl, or my wife can dislike me for 2 years, for another reason. She really does not like me for any reason, because we are rivals, apparently. That is weird. Why are we rivals? Oh, and there is the army. Is there a river crossing the Bremen? There is not. Alright, I think we just go and try and fight him then. No river crossing. No hills, I assume. Farmlands. Numerical advantage. Pretty much the best situation we can get here. He got a good defensive position, or a choke point, or whatever this thing is called. Oh, and he destroyed my flank there. Which is no bueno. Okay, we took out his other flank, so it's not all bad. And it looks like we're just gonna take out his center flank before he can do anything. And my wife died of pneumonia. Are you sure it wasn't hatred and rivalry? Anyway, let's see if we can get another... Let's see, any unlanded princesses or anything? No? Let's just try and find somebody with a good trait then. Genius. She's 37 though, so not much in the way of childbearing years left. 29-year-old genius. She could give us a few children, I suppose. Strong 10-year-old. We'd have to wait a few years. A fertile 22-year-old. Strong 17-year-old. Sure, we'll take that one. We lose some prestige, which actually does matter because we're not quite at 2,000. That's okay though. And we won that battle. As we expected. And he just hired a holy order, it looks like. I think we should try and fight that before it recovers its morale. I hope I didn't just retreat from that battle. We can Yeah, we can immediately gain back the prestige we lost. We did retreat from that battle. That's okay. And I inherited that county back, so I will just keep it. Now, we didn't catch the Holy Order. What was this? Army of... yeah, the Teutonic Order here. Didn't catch it, but they are fighting some raiders down here, actually, which will keep them occupied in time for enough time for us to get down there to hopefully squish them. But that will have to wait for next time, because we're just about out of time here. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching.